Welcome everyone to Warp Spaghetti Voxcasting Network. This is Kazazel. Today, WSVN has graciously decided to host a grand debate over which brutish primitive deity is superior. On one side, the greatest father ever, the master of mankind, the Emperor, or the two Mensa members, the orc deities known as Gork and Mork. WSVN scoured the galaxy to find the greatest minds to join us here. And until they get back from that search, we must content ourselves with these two. Ugh. I will be moderating the event, and I cannot put too many quotation marks around that word. Now, without further ado, welcome to the Ogryn.
Hi everybody, the Emperor is great, and I'm a bonehead now, so I can say all the best words and win.
And Orkgar, the so-called prime orc of the Gobflappers.
Mork bless me to find the fancy words that'll make me win this debate.
I will start off with the first topic of discussion, and once we have thoroughly exhausted the subject with masterful debate, we will take topics from the audience. If you decide to donate to WSVN, then that will ensure that your topic will be discussed unless your suggestion is so depraved and debauched that you make me blush. Sorry, valued listeners, but please don't tempt me with a good time. We shall start off with a simple question. Who is more powerful, Gork and Mork, or the Emperor? For clarification, we will not be discussing the Emperor, the Orc warlord. That is going to get very confusing, and that joke is going to wear extremely thinly very quickly. Og, you're up first.
The Emperor is the most powerful, cause the Commissar said so. And the Commissar says stuff that the Emperor tells him, and the Emperor's always right. So, checkmate, orc theists.
That's a bunch of nonsense. Everybody knows Gork and Mork is the stompiest, the crumpiest, the killiest. The Emperor is just a great big git sitting on a golden throne doing nothing.
That's so stupid. You're stupid.
No, you stupid.
You stupid.
Now let's settle down. I understand that this can go on for quite some time, but I'm going to cut you off right there. So, Orkgar said that his gods are the biggest and crumpiest, and that the Emperor merely sits around and doesn't really do anything. What is your counter to that?
I don't think the Emperor sits around. The Emperor does all sorts of stuff. He guides us. He sends space marines to help us. And in the battle I was in, there were the big glowy shiny guys. They showed up. What were they called? Custodies? Yeah, and we beat all the bad bugs. And we did real good. So that means Emperor better than stupid orc gods. So,
That's ridiculous. Gork and Mork made the orcs the most numerous species in the entire galaxy. And the Emperor's still a great big git who sits around. Gork and Mork flows through me. Jays talks to me. I don't have to listen to no commissar to tell me what the gods is saying.
Now, I think that's a good place to start. We can revisit which one is more powerful. But we have a topic from the listeners. Which Emperor has more Daka?
more Daka.
Which Emperor has more guns and better guns?
Everyone knows that Gork and Mork, that he's got the biggest and the shootiest stacker. Orcs is the shootiest. Everybody knows that. The Emperor, they got some nice scrap for us to be looting. They got a bunch of nice tanks and stuff. But it ain't nothing compared to the ducker that Gork and Mork is bringing on the heads of all the gits.
No, that's stupid. All guns don't work. The Emperor's gun worked real good. The whipper guns work real good. The big boom guns work good. You're just a big, stinky, stupid orc.
Well, you's just an overgrown me with a piece of scrap nailed to your head.
That is my bone implant, and I will have you respect that.
I'm not going to respect nothing about you and your stupid Guinness God.
You's lucky that for some reason I can't move and come over there and smash your skull in.
I'd like to see you try.
Now, settle down, settle down. I think we'll see if we have any other questions. But what I want to ask of the audience is, let's get a quick poll. We have a fair number here. From the start of this debate, we're going to measure through text, through the chat, which you all believe is the most powerful of the deities, Gork and Mork or the Emperor. And then we'll see at the end if more have been swayed to Gork and Mork or to the Emperor. So, chat, please tell us whether it's going to be the Emperor or Gork and Mork. No, not other gods, just these two. Let's take a look. We've got Big E, Gork and Mork, the Emperor, Gork but not Mork. The Big E, that pylons win. Emperor, Korn, no, he's not in the competition, darling. Gork and Mork is the strongest. Seems that the Emperor is winning. Looks like it. The Emperor is currently winning.
Yay, the Emperor's better. I win.
Oh, no. Gork and Mork is the biggest and the stompiest. No gods can stand before him. If the Emperor was so big and so tough, how come he never beat Gork and Mork? Or even one by themselves?
All right. Now let's take a look and see what we've got. As far as questions, anyone that has a suggestion, let me take a see. Let's see. Gold got crumped and Gork and Mork is still crumping. Well, that's a good point, I suppose. Who can terminate bugs? Well, I suppose that's an interesting question. Which one of either between the Emperor and Gork and Mork can deal with the galactic threat that are the Tyranids? I don't personally have to deal with them because I'm merely going to wait in the webway until they're done with their meals, and I don't know, we'll find something to do with the dead husks of planets. I'm sure we can repopulate them or terraform or do something. We'll figure out something. But we'll start with Orkgar. Do you think the orcs can defeat the Tyranids?
Of course. The orcs can smash all them bugs, smash all them buggy nids. You see, orcs is green. But if you look at those Tyranid gits, ain't none of them green. They ain't green. They ain't orky. They ain't the best. Orcs is the best. Orcs is gonna win.
That don't make no sense. Why is green best?
Everyone knows that green is best. What are you, some sort of ignorant git?
I don't know what a git is, but you're so stupid.
Perhaps you'd like to reply. You've had some contact with the Tyranids, I understand.
Yeah, and we beat them. We fought them in a bunch of battles.
It says here that you fought them in 2.
That's as high as I can count. So, yeah, we beat him in all the battles that we fought him in, and I haven't seen a word of Orkgar doing nothing. I think the other orcs says that you is always mucking about. So, again,
Whoa, you, I'm gonna crump you in the face.
Oh, look, we have a new suggestion. Mayhaps the Emperor less darker, but which god has better hair and better glow? How's that?
Well, who's got better hair? I don't think it's all that important to have good hair. I mean, look at me. I'm still one of the toughest I'm sort of one of the toughest Primarchs. And, I don't have no hair squig. Orcs don't, really have hair of their own. We gotta get it from squigs.
now the Emperor, he's got the best hair of all. Thanks, Chaos Inc. This is a really good question. Everyone knows Emperor's got best hair. I've seen some of the pictures. No one's got hair like the Emperor.
Well, he's still a great big git.
Well, it seems that there's going to be a bit of an agreement on that one, Chaos Inc. Emperor has better hair because it's not entirely clear whether Gork or Mork has hair. Let's take a look again. What happens after the respective god has defeated his foes? Well, it's a bit... Well, let's try it. Let's assume that the Emperor defeats all of the other gods, and let's assume that Gork and Mork defeat all the other gods. If your side gets victory, which end is the best for the galaxy?
Well, you see, if Gork and Mork crump all the Chaos Gods, if they crump the Emperor, if they crump what's left of the Pansy Gods, they crump all the Tyranids, and they crump the Skelly Boys, and the Tau, and the Catan, then all the galaxy is orcs. All the galaxy is fighting. All the galaxy is winning, and the galaxy is having a time of their lives. Whoa!
That sounds stupid. You don't want to fight all the time. There's all sorts of other stuff you gotta do. See, if the Emperor wins and stomps the bad bugs and the orcs and all the other ones, then all of the humans can go all throughout the galaxy and then bad stuff don't happen. So then everything can be the way the Emperor wants it to be, which is like shiny and gold and everyone gets nicer stuff and a nice place to live and everybody's happy. Why don't you want that?
That sounds boring. Really boring.
So I think we've covered that one a bit. Some things to think about. But let's take a look, see if we have any other suggestions from the chat. Remember that if you give a super chat, if you donate to Warp Spaghetti Vox Casting Company, then Vox Casting Network, then your question will be answered unless, it's something particularly unsuitable for the broadcast. Let's take a look. Here we are. So I'm confused. Is Orkgar even supporting the Emperor? Is he fully committed to support Gork and Mork with their champion? I'm going to reiterate this because I said it at the beginning, but not everyone was here. We are not discussing the Emperor because that's going to be very, very confusing. No Orc warlord, the Emperor. This is going to be a debate about Gork and Mork versus the human Emperor. Otherwise, it's just going to be very confusing. So, Lorenzo says the Emperor is the biggest, strongest boss. That may be true, but he is not deity that is in being discussed at the moment. But thank you very much, Lorenzo, for your donation. Who has the better alcohol? Let's start with Orkgar. You're looking very, very enthused about this.
Gork and Mook, when they drink from the biggest mugs in the galaxy, filled up to the brim with fungus brew made and distilled from the finest brewing squigs, thousands and thousands, and I don't know a bigger number than thousands of distilling squigs to make the best drink you ever can, the best drink there ever was. The Emperor, he never did nothing like that. When you ever hear him doing the best stuff? What kind of drink does his boys got?
What? I don't drink all that much, but the Emperor does all the best stuff, so even if he wasn't trying to make good drink, he'd totally make it better than the way orcs make stuff. Have you seen the stuff orcs make? It's all loud and smoke is coming out of them and they're always on fire and they break a lot and they only work if there's like a lot of orcs. So I don't think orcs make very good stuff. So they're not going to make very good drink. So 1 for the Emperor, 0 for Gorkamork, Stinky Orcs.
Just ridiculous! Haven't you ever seen the clever bits the Mech boys make? Haven't you ever seen what the Brew boys make? That's outrageous and stupid. You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
I think that's enough of that one. Why am I here? Why is this the way it is? Oh, chat, save me. Do we have a good question? A good topic for debate? Question: what does each debater think is the least Git-like of the other? I don't know what that question means. What does each debater think is the least Git-like of the other? I don't know what that means. It's very confusing. If we pray to Gork and Mork, do we get the aid of a golden goth girl with a flaming sword at our direst time? I think you're being challenged, Orkgar.
Yeah, because if you're really good, then the Emperor sends, like, what's your name? Saint Celestine, and she's real pretty, and she can smash anything. Does Gork and Mork send their boys?
Gork and Mork guides the orcs across the galaxy. And whenever we needs the help, whenever there needs to be more orcs just shows up to the big fight. That's what Gork and Mork does. They guides all of the orcs to the big fight, no matter where we is. Ain't that better than a golden goth git with some sort of flamey chopper when Yumi's is crying too much?
Hey, we wasn't crying, we was fighting real hard.
Shut your yap!
Let's see what else we've got. Oh, this is an interesting one. Who has better musicians, goth rockers or whatever the Imperium has? Well, I assume there are some musicians, but in the grim darkness of the far future, Og, I don't know if you have anything to meet the sheer volume of goth rockers. Not that I much care for music. Can it really be called music? Ugh.
Oh, there's all kinds of music. Sometimes, when all the Ogryns is getting ready, we're gonna go out and gonna smash stuff. We bang on stuff and like yell real loud, and we sing. Oh, there ain't no goth rocker song that is better than The Emperor's Great. Everyone loves The Emperor's Great.
That's ridiculous. Everyone knows orcs was made for rocking. Ain't no one in the galaxy harder than the goth rockers. Whoa! Every one of the boys is banging their heads to the stuff that the Orc boys is pounding out there on their axes. What a golf rockers! Everyone knows that.
I think that's wrong.
Yes, I don't know if I much care for the Orc rockers myself.
Is you supposed to be a moderator, or is you some kind of taking sides? You's a great big git, you know that, Hazel.
Well, no, probably. I don't really care. Well, oh, we've got some more. Hot Rod. Hot Rod 506. If Emperor is so great, then why did half his spores betray him? You don't see orcs fighting Gork and Mork. You might want to backtrack that one, Hot Rod.
Well, sometimes, see, the Emperors, see, I don't know much about. I heard a bit about there being bad Space Marines, which sounds really stupid because, like, they're supposed to be the best. But sometimes people goes bad because the sneaky Chaos Gods, they're doing mean, dumb stuff. And then we gotta smash them because they're not really people no more. They're all bad Chaos, heretic gits. And, yeah, so, that's why. But orcs is always fighting each other. They don't ever get along.
That's because that's what makes us stronger. We fight each other, so that way we gets the biggest. We gets to be the strongest.
Yeah, and then aren't you like in the middle of your own heresy? Isn't that what happened in the other stories? Ain't you turning against the Emperor?
We're going to try to steer away from the Emperor and stick to Gork and Mork. Plus, I do believe Kieran has another question for us. So, who makes better warriors? Sly Marbo or Warboss Tusker, Demon Killer? Ooh, that's chat. Maybe you ought to put in on this one. Sly Marbo or Tusker, Demon Killer? That's an incredible question. For Sly Marbo has never been defeated, and Tusker is still fighting the good fight.
Tusker's crumping all the biggest gits that corn can throw at him, and he still ain't giving up. Ain't no you me tough as Tusker. I don't care how tough anyone says Sly Marbo is.
Oh, we have even more, but let's give Org a chance to answer Kieran's question.
See, the Emperor took over big chunks of the galaxy, and he punched all the orcs, he punched all the Eldar, he punched all the Xenos and heretics and humans that didn't want to join. So, yeah, he made the Imperium. The Orc Imperium's a lot smaller than the big human Imperium. So, down on you, Orkgar.
On you!
Now, we have so many more questions popping up. We'll get to Old Man Skeletal, who donated so generously. We'll see. We'll get to that one first. Let's do Charlie Higgins, and this one looks like it's going to be good from Old Man Skeletal. If the Emperor is so great, why isn't there two of him, like Gork or Mork?
Yeah, see? Good point, Charlie Higgins. If the Emperor is so powerful, how come he didn't make two of himself so he could fight himself and have the best time of the galaxy? Right now, he's all sad on the golden throne going, I need more weird boys to eat or else me light's gonna go out.
Don't talk about the Emperor that way. You don't talk about the Emperor that way. The Emperor doesn't cry. He's brave.
That's a good point. Why aren't there two emperors?
Because the Emperor wants to unite the galaxy, and two emperors, that'd be really confusing if you said the Emperor was great and you had to explain which emperor it was. Oh boy. No, there was two emperors in my one stream, but that was really confusing.
Yes, let's not complicate the subject. Let's move on to Old Man Skeletal's question. A very generous donation. This is the linchpin of the entire debate in my eyes. Taco Tuesday. or Taco Friday?
Um, Taco Tuesday? See, when something starts with T and then the next thing starts with T, that's just the way it is. Simple as that. Sounds the best to me. So, yeah, Og is and the Emperor is all about Taco Tuesday.
Oh, no. Taco Tuesday is heresy of the highest order. Why is you going out and eating tacos? Why is you going out and eating tacos on a Tuesday? You know you've got stuff to do on a Wednesday. But if you go out with your mates on Taco Fridays, then you can stay out all night eating the tacos, knowing that you and your mates can sleep in all Saturday with great big taco bellies. Gawk and Mork, support Taco Friday. Down with Taco Tuesday. Shun the heresy. Shun the heresy.
All right, we have another question. Well timed, Derp Squad. It'd be very difficult to have to scroll through all of the other chats, but let's take a look. What would be the best way to crump the moderator? What would be the best way to, Apparently, contractually, I'm obligated to read this out loud.
Read it, you greedy pansy.
Yeah, stupid elder. Read the stupid thing.
What would be the best way to crump the moderator? Physical demonstrations are encouraged. Fortunately, we have stasis fields between us, or else this wouldn't have been a debate. It just would have been these two beating on each other. And as entertaining as that would be, it wouldn't be very interesting to listen to. So, how would you both pummel me?
Well, first, I would get a power maul.
Oh, I like that. This is the first thing I agree with you on.
And then I'd take careful aim.
Yeah, and then what?
And then I'd smash his head in. And then his brains would spatter all over the place for the Emperor. The Emperor's great. Tally point for the Emperor.
Well, Gawk and Mork, I would take me biggest smashing stick. And then I would stand on the front of a truck and get the freakiest speed freak to drive me as fast as he could towards the pansy kid.
Oh, this sounds wonderful.
And then, with the power of Gawk and Mork coursing through me, I would slam into him, crumpling him with me big wacky stick right at the head, and then spatter him the rest of him all over the truck. That's the way Gawk and Mork smash the pansies.
Ooh, that actually sounds fun. Well, maybe I could get like a Ogryn-sized bike, and then I could go really, really fast and smash him that way. I'm changing my answer to that.
You can't copy me, you copycat.
I ain't no copycat. I'm just smart enough to, come up with stuff myself.
You totally copied me, copycat.
Big, stupid, smelly orc.
Yes, lovely indeed. Let's move on. Elijah Timmons. Thank Cain you have something for me. Thank you for the generous donation. Does you support the Grot Lives Matter movement? We're getting a little political here, but I'd venture that orcs don't really care about grots, and neither do Ogryns. So I think we're going to, let's without taking into considerations political issues that are not from the grimdark future, let's take the question at face value.
What are grots?
Grots are the small greenskins.
Oh, the small ones? You just smash them.
Let's see. Grots is very useful. For sometimes, if you need mines cleared, you send them out. So sometimes you're really hungry and you need a snack, or sometimes you need, the mech boys need grot oilers, the docs need grot orderlies, sometimes you need a better waiver. So yeah, grot lives matter, you know, as long as they're useful.
So yes, please don't take that in any sort of real context. We don't want to go there. It's a great big mess. So let's take a look, see what else we've gotten. Thank you, Elijah Timmons. Hopefully we are not taken off the air because of that one. But let's take a look. So Galraz, Charlie Higgins has another question. If the Emperor is so great, we've got a lot of Charlie Higgins challenging the Emperor. I'm going to take a sip real quick. Matt Sinkinson as well. We'll take a look at these. If the Emperor is so great, why don't colors make human stuff do things? Humans move so slow, even when their blood is red. So, Og, why don't colors matter to humans so much?
See, orcs need to color stuff in order to be good at things. Humans can just decide that they're going to be good at stuff. Orcs is like, they come out of the ground and it's like, well, I'm going to chop. Or they come out of the ground and say, oh, I'm a doc. I'm going to fix orcs. Or I'm a mech. I'm going to fix stuff. Yep, I'm just going to do that. But a human don't care about colors. Don't care about what Gorkamok makes us do. Humans can be good at anything that they set their minds to. That's why I became a bonehead, because I worked really hard at it. I guess orcs can, get bigger, but it's not because they, choose nothing. Orcs just, they don't think at all. So that's why.
It's so much better to just be able to slap some colour on something. You's got a string of bad luck, throw some blue on ya. You's lagging behind the other boys, throw some red on your truck. You needs more Dakar, you needs more Splody, then you get yellow. You needs to be sneaky and get away from gets, purple is gonna be your friend. You needs can't do that. Corkin Mook gives us that. So up yours, Og.
You the big, loud orc that wrote stupid stuff on his face.
Hey, the stuff on my face is not stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Let's move on to Matt Sinkinson's question. Hello, gentlemen, and a good day to you. My question is, if you had to go on a date with a Tau lady or an Eldar lady, who would you pick?
I think that the Tau ladies, they's a lot better to eat. You crump a cow over their head, you eat them, I think they taste a bit better than those stringy Eldar. So I'm going with the Tau lady. Gorkin gave us a tasty little blue thing to eat.
Tau lady or Eldar lady? They're both Xenos. I'm gonna say, Eldar looks more like humans, but they're so sneaky and bad. The Tau aren't sneaky, not really, but they lie, and they say that they're good and they're not. I want to say neither, but Matt Sinkinson donated, so I can't ignore his question. I would check with my commissar, and I think the commissar, if we was to be in an alliance, I think the Tau is a little bit less bad than the Eldar. So yeah, I think we're both going with the Tau lady. Sorry, Eldar ladies. Go get crushed in the head.
Yeah, that wouldn't have. I feel rather insulted that you would turn out. I suppose that's better for our species that neither one of you fancy us. So anyway, let's move on. Let's see. Any other questions? Who is Orkgar?
I am the Primarch of the Gobflappers. I am a Primarch of the Emperor who's a warlord. But we ain't talking about the Emperor, because it's real confusion to talk about the Emperor who's an Orc warlord and the Emperor who is a Yumi boss who's stuck in a stupid chair.
Let's see if there's any other questions. I can't believe we've already been going on for quite some time now. Question, here we are, Gentle Rain. Why is some caste system discussion encouraging while Shaka Grot, the great Grot warlord, will rise? There will be balance between Mork and Gork and Mork. Without going meta, we want a GLM. I don't think that's a question. I don't think that's a question. Well, Joseph Eastham. Why is Kazazel better than your opponent?
I don't think he is. If I was to smash him, gotta pick one to smash first. I guess I gotta smash Orkgar because he's the one who's making fun of the Emperor the most. So him first, then I smash the pointy ears one. So yeah, that's what I say. He's gotta be in between us, so that's better than him saying the Emperor's stupid or whatever Orkgar says.
Who? I don't actually think the Pansy. I guess Pansies is much more fun to smash. So, because they's weedy and they's all dodgy. When you finally catch them, that's when you can spatter their bits all over the place. All over the place. So, yeah, that is why I think that the Pansy get is less Guinness than the Ogryn get.
Let's see. I've got something simple. Oh, there we are. Internet heretic. Slanesh is right behind you. What do you do? Well, I would leave, but I think that's a question for Og and Orkgar. And I think they're both going to give you the same answer.
Smash Slanesh in the face.
I would smash Slanesh right in the face.
Yeah, see that wasn't. I appreciated Internet heretic, but I sort of saw that one coming. Mr. Sim 40k. Okay, no, that's not a question. Nicholas Gotts, how are you three doing? I am quite miserable right now, and I'd rather be doing anything than this.
I'm pretty good. I get to talk about how great the Emperor is, but there's a stinky orc in the Eldar that's saying stupid stuff.
Oh, I'm doing great. I just finished my pilgrimage, and then I'm doing some special work for Gork and Mork.
Let's see. I'm going to go through and see if we have a question that applies to both green or red. That's more of an orc question. On, do you have the Inquisitioners? You're there. Which is a superior color, green or gold? I assume that the orcs are going to say green and Og is going to say gold. Is that pretty much correct?
Yep, that's pretty much correct.
Of course, green is best. Much better than stupid old gold.
All right, then let's go with that question until we get another. For any of you who have just joined, if you are donating to the Web Spaghetti Voxcast Network, then your question will be prioritized and answered, unless it's something wildly inappropriate. So let's go back to gold or green. Let's focus on that. Oh, there was a giant hand just came in. Get out of here. The hand of the Emperor is trying to interfere with this. Get out. Let's try gold or green, starting with Og.
Gold is the best color because it's shiny and it's really cool looking. See, if you have green and it's out in the sun, it just looks like green. So, yeah, that's stupid. Gold is all shiny and cool, and if something's gold, that's the way you know it's from the Emperor.
Green is best. There is green all across the galaxy. More orcs than any gold-wearing Yumis. So, that means, and the orcs, of course, is the best, which means green is the best.
Yeah, but only the best humans have gold. There's lots of orcs that are green that I can smash real easy. And I don't even got gold or green. I'm just a regular Ogryn. Smash the orcs. Checkmate, orc theists.
No, no, green is still best. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that green is best for Gork and Mork.
All right, Matt Sinkinson, what character do you play in Tekken? I don't know if either one of these ones played Tekken. All right, I'll ask them. All right, Og, what character do you play in Tekken?
I think I like the one that looks like a Jaguar Man. That's really cool. He's a Jaguar Man. Ah, that's always fun.
I like the really old guy with the really silly hair and mustache squig. That punches gets really hard. Really muscly old dude. That one. Be better if there was some kind of orcs.
All right, we'll see what else sort of question we have. But thank you very much, Matt Sinkinson. I hope that wasn't too disappointing. Here we are. Which faction has the better hats?
Oh, that's easy. Nobody has better hats than the commissars. Checkmate, orc-theists.
That's stupid, because we loot all the hats from everyone in the galaxy. So orcs got all the different kinds of hats. We got Yubi hats, we got Eldar hats, we got Space Marine skull buckets, we got all the hats. So orcs got the best ones.
No, you just because you got more stupid hats don't mean you got the best hats. So, quality over quantity. Oh, just learn those two words. Thank you, Bone Augmented.
That's just stupid.
Let's see, Matt Sinkinson again. King and Heihachi, please pass the money along to Og and Orkgar for their excellent choices. Much love. Keep up the great content, guys. Oops, I didn't think I was supposed to read that last section. But doesn't matter. Thank you, Matt Sinkinson. Appreciate the double donation to the Warp Spaghetti Voxcasting Network. Much appreciated. Let's see, what else we got for... Let's see. Question, do you pick your nose and eat it? I really don't want to go that way, their stuff and stuff. That's a little unseemly, and I really don't want to know what the answer is. Probably yes for both of them, and I don't want to give them the chance to begin that behavior. Let's see. All right, we've had a couple challenges to the Emperor. Internet Heretic, I'll come back to you. You gave a question, but Lorenzo has an interesting one. If Gork and Mork are so powerful, why haven't they been able to, I assume, kill Commissar Yarrick? Orkgar, I'll throw that one over to you. They haven't killed Commissar Yarrick, who's a simple human who's been around for hundreds of years at this point.
Well, you see, the prophet of Gork and Mork, Gazgul Maguruk Fracker himself, he's let Yarrick stay alive so many times because he knows that good enemies is hard to find. So sometimes, if the Yumis is being real good enemies, sometimes it's more fun to let them stay around and fight. So, Gork and Mork lets the Emperor and the Yumis knock around for a while, just so we can have the better fight.
All right, Kieran. Thank you again for the donation, Kieran 40k. Which of your gods would win at Paradox, Billiards, Vostroy, Roulette, Fourth Dimensional Hypercube, Space Chess, Strip Poker? I added space in there, but that's fine. Sounds better when you just add space.
Emperor's the best at everything, so trying to win that Paradox, Billiards, Vostroy, Roulette, Strip Poker, it'd be the Emperor.
That's stupid. Everyone knows Gork and Mork got all the best cards. Because they just punch all the gods and take their cards from them, and they got all the best. So, yeah, Gork and Mork is clearly the ones who's the best at Paradox, Billiard, Poker. Huh.
Well, it was amusing to make them try to say that, so well played, Kieran. You've entertained me, which is better than I've been for the most of this entire stream. AKM72 asks, which are smarter, Ogryn or Orcs?
That's easy. Ogryn's, because Orcs are stupid because they don't like the Emperor. They're green and stinky. And, they're dumb. Everyone knows that.
That is ridiculous. Ogryn's don't know how to read. Ogryn's don't know how to count. Ogryn's don't know how to do nothing, even if you put smart bits in their heads. Garsku, Mag, Uruk, Thraka can outsmart most any human. Most any Yumi. So that means that he's very clever. Mork is really clever and cunning. And Orcs can be more cunning than Yumis, so they's almost all smarter than Ogryn's, less part of their brain got smashed in by the dark or by, some darker or something.
Nuh-uh. Orcs are stupid and smelly. Commissar said so.
Do you just listen to everything your commissar says?
Yeah, that's what you do with a commissar.
All right. Ra Endymion, you're late again. Yes, you are. Shame on you.
Don't be mean to Ra Endymion. It's good that he showed up eventually.
Well, Cork and Mork made you arrive in time. We'll try to make it a longer stream for you, Ra. How about that?
Oh, dear sweet Kane, no. Not a longer stream.
Yay, longer stream talking about the Emperor. Yay!
Oh, next question. Galros Fire Axe, question for Orkgar. Are Gork and Mork the first to become gods?
Of course they are. Well,
I'm going to answer part of this question because I think Orkgar's going to confuse himself. Prior to the Orcs, before there was anything, you still had the Catan. However, getting back to Orkgar's point, I'll let him finish.
Orcs got the oldest gods, way older than any Yumi gods. And I'm pretty sure he's older than any of the Pansy gods too. Biggest, bestest, oldest, greenest gods, plenty of time to grow really, really, really big.
It's hard to tell which one's older, cause I can only count to 2. But I think the Emperor's a lot older than 2, so Emperor's probably better and older and better and older, and who cares if you're older? Emperor's the best still.
Anyhow, let's continue with Squism Wizard. Are you 3 being held captive against your will? Yes, oh please. Sweet Kane, give me release. Where are the Onari? I want my soul. I want everything about this to be over.
I guess so, cause I can't smash in the heads of either the Elder or the Orc, so yeah, I guess they're not letting me do that, which I don't like.
Yes, stupid warp spaghetti Vox casting network has kept us in these stasis fields between us so we can't reach each other. It really makes me mad. But I get to gob flap, so, that's pretty good.
All right, next question. Another question for Orkgar. What is your opinion on Gorgot's the Headhunter?
Gorgot's, he's a war boss. Bit on the Giddish side because he runs away a lot. But he's cut off more heads than most warlords. So he's doing a pretty good job. Oh, hold on, I'm going to get something to drink. There we go. Needed some of the squid tea. Now, Gorgot's is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Let's take a... So, yeah, that's my answer.
All right, let's take a look, see what else we've got. Gorgot's. Orcs believe that the Emperor can fight again. Will it become true? That's more of a theological debate rather than between... I think that... I don't know. The Emperor has a very strong... I think that's a question for the ages. It's a little too complicated for these mighty minds that we have here. But thank you for the question. Which god has the best sidekick? I know of Malkador, but I guess Garskull too. So Garskull versus Malkador.
Which one's Malkador?
Malkador is the Emperor's best friend. I suppose that would make the most sense.
Garskull Magorok Thraka, the prophet of Gork and Mork, has smashed a lot of stuff. And, he's smashy, and he speaks with the voice of the gods echoing through the warp. So he's probably got some weird boy powers too. Malkador is not smashy, he's just a weird boy. So Garskull all the way.
If the Emperor decided that someone was his best friend, that has to be a really, really special friend. So Malkador is gonna be way better than any smelly orc.
All right, Chaos Inc. Let's see. Well, we've got more questions. Chaos Inc. and AKM72 again. If the orc gods are so strong, why is the orcs losing so much to the Humies? If the Emperor is so strong, why is he always losing to the other gods? So both of your sides are sort of eternally losing. Why is that?
Gork and Mork is always looking for the big fight. And the war has been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And soon the war is gonna spread all across the galaxy and smash the Yumis. Everything's gonna burn in their boot prints. But like I said before, fighting's good. Why do you want to make the fighting short and, let the gods get crumped right away? Plus, it's fun fighting other orcs.
I think that the galaxy is a really, really scary place, and not all of the humans in the galaxy is doing the stuff that the Emperor wants. I think if everyone did what the Emperor wants, then the Emperor would win, really easily.
Interesting thoughts there. Interesting thoughts. Now, which is better, a guardsman or a grot?
The guardsmen are really good. They fight for the Emperor, even though they're not very big. They're very brave, and grots are not brave at all. They just scream and run away and hide, and they're little, and they got big silly ears and big silly nose. So, yeah, why do you think a grot is better than a guardsman?
A grot has so many more uses than a guardsman. The Yumis waste their guardsmen. They just say, go out there and die, because there's more important stuff to do. And we does the same thing with the grots. But you know how long it takes to get a new grot? Maybe a week or two. Yumis take so much longer to grow. So grots You got a lot of them. You can eat them. You can use them to clear minefields. They can help you. They can do all kinds of stuff. And Yumi Grotz is just stupid, gittish, weak, and useless. That's right, you heard me, Yumis. I said you're useless.
That's really mean, and I'm gonna figure out a way to get through this stasis field, and I'm gonna smash your stupid head in.
Well, we've been going on for quite some time. We'll keep going. If you're all having, let's take a poll from chat. Chat, are you enjoying yourselves? Has anyone been convinced by either argument so far? Let's see. Do we have more supporters? Let's do Emperor or Gorkin. Let's see who's got it better in chat. Anybody been convinced? We'll get back to the. See, people seem to be having fun. Yes, love it. Good. Glad you're enjoying it. We can go on for a little bit longer, but I'm afraid my brain will eventually collapse in on itself dealing with intellects of such magnitude here. Let's see. Gorkin, Emperor. Got another love. Orkgar is being good, but still on the Emperor. So that's maybe some points for Orkgar. Gorkin, love it. Kane. Oh, fun for my boy Kane. Still knocking around in pieces somewhere. Very enjoyable so far, and I joined late. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Leafwater. And that's why it's so funny. I'm having Emperor protects Gorkin, Emperor War. Yes, Gorkin. There's a lot more Gorkin and Emperors this time. I think Orkgar may have gotten the edge on this one. Emperor, Gorkin, Zinch Korn, Emperor. Why filthy Xenos here? Gorkin, a mushroom. Gotta say, Orkgar is pretty convincing. The Emperor, Gorkin, are so great. All right, we're getting back into questions again. All right, that sounds good. Now, for those of you who are just joining, I'm going to say it again. The way this works, here on the Warp Spaghetti Voxcasting Network, you may, if you donate to the network, then your question will be prioritized and we'll ask it first. If we don't have any that are lined up, then I will go into the chat regular and try to answer. We've been getting too many questions for me to go back and read through all of them, especially with, how confusing this debate is. But another one from Lorenzo. Thank you, Lorenzo. I have a question for both participants. Where was the Emperor when the Westfold fell? If Gondor was to call for aid, would Gorkin answer?
Oh, I think I knows what you's talking about. That's the story where the Yumis is fighting some big war boss, Sauron or something, and he's got all the orcs on his side. And when the Yumis, they was like, help us, we's getting crumped. Then they'll get showed up, so, Yumis is clearly a bunch of gits and orcs is best.
Look, sometimes things get really, really, really bad. And sometimes you pray to the Emperor to help you out. And it doesn't always happen. Sometimes a lot of people die. And it's really, really sad. But the Emperor always protects. The Emperor is never going to give up on us. Even if we die, we're going to go by the Emperor's side and keep fighting all the bad stuff in the galaxy. The Emperor's always going to answer your call, even if you can't tell. Even if it don't look like someone showed up to help you, the Emperor's still going to make sure you're okay. The Emperor's still going to make sure you're okay.
Oh, that was remarkably, that was very sweet, Og. It was very sweet. Internet heretic, Orkgar Og, which Eldar god is the best?
Let me, I don't know that much about the Elder Gods. I'm gonna, hey, Zazazel, Kazazuzu.
My name is Kazazel.
Yeah, that you. You cut your mic. Tell me about the Eldar gods, and let Orkgar go first.
Fine, I'll give you a brief rundown.
The best of the elder gods. I'm gonna go with Cain, since there's still bits of him around. And you know what? It's really, really, really fun to crump Cain. It is so much fun. All the other Eldar gets is all smashed to pieces.
Oh, okay. So I heard all these stories, and even though I think that all the Eldar should get smashed and they're all lying, I think I feel real bad for Isha. And Isha does nice stuff, even for humans, because she tells us how to stop getting sick. Which, that's really nice. That Xenos that isn't really that are normally not real nice, that they're gonna be do something that nice. That's real good.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. So we have one for Cain, because he's fun to break into tiny pieces and then embarrassingly crush. And one for Isha, because she is not in a good place at all. And still trying to fight the good fight, isn't that so? Let's see. What have we got? Any more questions? Why do the Tau continue to exist? Do they have a place in the future of the galaxy? We're getting a little bit away from which is better, Emperor Gork and Mork. There was a question. Clown. If the Emperor Gork and Mork are so great, then how come they are so small in number that they can fit into the galaxy without causing gravitational collapse? The hive mind makes the Ork gods look like runts, I think. All right. This one says that your gods are smaller than the hive mind, so what's the challenge there?
The Emperor's Imperium has stood for 10,000 years, and all the Tyranids haven't eaten us yet, and they're not gonna, cause we're gonna beat them. We're gonna fight them. We're not gonna give up. And the Emperor is bigger than anything, so we will win. We're gonna win.
That weird hive mind is mucking about in the warp. And orcs, we was made for fighting. And them buggy Neds, they was made for eating. Fighting is better than eating. And the orcs, when you gets enough of us, when you gets big enough, when we can crump all the kids, there ain't no saving you. We's coming for you, buggy Neds. We's coming for you. Gork and Mork is gonna... when you's being a problem big enough, Gork and Mork is gonna stop fighting each other, and they's just gonna fight you. And then you's gonna see just how tough the Orcs is.
Interesting. Let's see if we have any other interesting... Oh, that's a clown... let's see. Let's try Leafwater, since I sort of talked over the last one. All right, better question. How come orcs are constantly fighting each other despite persistent outside threats and opportunities for fighting outside each other?
Well, you see, there's more orcs than anything else in the galaxy. And orc spores is all over the place to the most remote parts. And, well, orcs need the fight. And sometimes Git is just too far away. So we needs fighting, and there's orcs over there. So you just go and you fight the other orcs. Yeah, that's it. Whenever there's a big fight, we all start moving to it. If there ain't no big fight and are too far away, then we gotta start fighting each other till we get big enough to get off planet.
Yeah, I just think the orcs fight each other because they're stupid. And any humans that fight against the Emperor and like for other gods, they're stupid too. It's just all stupid.
That's an interesting question. Squigs or groks?
Ooh, I like groks. Groks is big, angry reptile things that are tasty to eat. They're tough. They can do a lot of different stuff, and they're really tasty to eat. It's way tastier than any squig.
Squigs? There ain't nothing that a squig can't do. Squigs is good for just about everything. You need something done, there's a squig for it. Way better than any groks.
Nuh-uh. Groks is way better.
You can have a squig off, it's bigger than a groks. You can have an eating squig that you can eat. You can have an air squig you can wear on your head. You can have an oil squig. You can have a distilling squig. You can have all kinds of squigs.
Yeah, but I still think grok steak tastes the best. And orcs are all stinky and stupid, and all squigs are stinky. Groks are a little stinky, but they're not nearly as stinky as orcs.
So I'm going to give. Let's call. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give it another 15 minutes. We'll take some more questions, and then we'll decide the winner. This will go by chat decision only. Not which do you think is better, Gork and Mork, but who you thought won the debate. We'll do that at the end of the 15 minutes, and I do thank all of you who have donated so far. It has not been a fun time for me, but I imagine that makes it amusing for you, you sick, twisted maniacs. All right, let's see what we got for questions. I'm looking for one that's really good. Is there such a thing as too much fighting? It's more of an orc-only question. I want to get one that's for both. If the Emperor and Gork and Mork were to fight, would Gork and Mork fight together against the Emperor, or the Emperor fight one-on-one?
I think that the Emperor could fight both of them at once and win. The problem is the Emperor's gotta fight like everything in the galaxy all the time, all at once. So that's why we can't win everything all at once right now. But also, if all of humans was doing what they're supposed to do, we could just win. We can win everything. If everyone just listened to the Emperor.
Well, I think Gork or Mork could crump the Emperor. And it wouldn't be too hard. And if they both stop fighting each other and turn to face the Emperor, they'd crump him so hard he would get crumped out of the golden throne.
So that's actually an interesting question. If the Emperor tried to fight Gork and Mork, would they stop fighting each other? And would them fighting each other help give the Emperor an advantage? I'm not sure, but that's a good thing to ponder. Let's see. Orkgar. What's the baddest craft world out there? Samhain, Uthway, Bieltan, L.A. Yanden, or other?
Oh, don't really give a zorg about the stupid Eldar, whatever they called themselves.
Yeah, I don't know the one that's the biggest, the one that's got the most guns, the one that's gonna be hardest to smash, whichever one that one is.
No, I'd actually agree with the big dumb Ogryn on this one. I think whatever one is the hardest to crump, they's the bestest. So get them all lined up. We'll get all the orcs, all the Yumis, we'll smash them to pieces, and then we'll decide which one's the best.
My craft world cousins are not going to be happy about that one. Let's see. Orkgar. Can the Emperor or Gork and Mork stop Nurgle pestering me?
Yeah, I think we can do that. Like, you want to? I think if we, let's do a contest. Who can punch Nurgle the bestest and the hardest?
Once again, I find myself agreeing with the stupid Ogryn. I think we should both crump Nurgle. He's been spreading his icky, stinky pox all over the place. It makes orcs all melt and get all disgusting. Let's crump him good. Send him back to the warp.
I feel like we're getting a lot of agreement here for two beings that would smash each other given the chance. Let's see. Wouldn't such strong, powerfully built creatures such as yourselves be better used in logistics on the battlefield, building, pulling, etc.? I think that's a. No, I'll offer my thoughts on it. I think that orcs and Ogryns are not going to be deployed effectively on the battlefield because it's simply not what they're designed to do. You need a good leader, so a Gazgul or a good Commissar can probably direct them well, but generally orcs are going to be disorganized, as are Ogryn. So I'm not going to let them lather on about that. I'm going to answer that question for you. Let's see. Hey Eldar, what empire do you think possesses the greatest threat to the Tau? All of them. If anyone turned their attention to the Tau, they'd be wiped out. The greatest threat to the Tau is a lull in the action where people decide that this wonderful little empire here is ripe for the picking, and then they're going to have a very, very bad time. Kazazel, do you want something for the headache? If mine's this bad, I can't imagine yours right now. Oh, my head is pounding. But that's what happens when you're sitting next to mental giants like these two.
Yeah, I'm a mental giant, not just a big human.
I'm really, really smart, and I think the chat backs me up on that.
Yes, please, crump Nurgle together. I'm so tired of him right now. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have these ones do something useful. Which of your gods is most likely to drink of the cup of Creel, if you were dared to? I can't say I'm familiar with that bit of lore. Stop calling Og stupid and Orkgar you traitorous skit. Well, Orkgar, are you a traitorous skit?
I am loyal to Gork and Mork, like I should be. If anyone stands against the will of Gork and Mork, they's the ones that's traitors and gits.
Who would win in a math test, Orc or an Ogryn? I think orcs can count higher. Orkgar, how high can you count? Well, let's start with Og. Og, you told us earlier how high you could count.
Yeah, I can count to 2. 1, and then it's 2, and then it's more than that.
Ha! I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Many, lots, a billion. That's how you count.
I think you made that up. You're just making up words now. You can't count.
Well, we'll leave that one to decide in the comments, I think. Let's see what we have. Actually, I think we're getting to the end of this one. I think I've exhausted my mental capabilities listening to these two yammer on. So I do thank all of you that donated to the Warp Spaghetti Voxcasting Network. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and I hope my suffering gave you some amusement. I'd like to thank our guests, Og.
See, and for the best, make sure you vote Og for best talking man's, debater. I'm the best debater.
And let's also thank Orkgar for also participating.
All of you have heard the word of Gork and Mork, so make sure that you's voting for them as being the winners of this.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to give you final words on why your god is the best. Og, let's start. Let's do Orkgar. Let's do Orkgar because Og started us off. Let's end with Orkgar. At least I think that was the way it went.
Gork and Mork is the biggest god in the entire galaxy. Nothing can stand before him. None of the Chaos Gits, not the Emperor, not the Hive Mind, nothing in the God space can stand before him. There is more orcs in the galaxy than anything else. There is orcs outside the galaxy, because I think I heard a story about a Imperial probe that scanned for communications outside the galaxy, and all they heard was orc broadcasts. So orcs is by far the bestest, and Gork and Mork is the bestest gods.
So the Emperor is really big and really strong. He watches over every single human in the whole galaxy. Anyone that calls on him, he's gonna protect them. Anyone who keeps his faith, he's gonna protect them. Only if you does bad stuff, only if you're a heretic, is you not gonna have your soul saved. So, for humans, the Emperor is the only one that really is gonna be by your side. He's gonna be the one who's like, yeah, you fight real hard. We're gonna make the galaxy better for humans. And in the darkest times, when you're feeling the worst, when all the bad stuff is happening in the galaxy, you still got the Emperor. And Gork and Mork, they're just big. They're not any different than any other orcs. They're just, they're just big. And orcs just smash each other. So, I don't think they actually do all that much. They mostly just fight each other, and they fight, and they fight, and they fight, and they fight, and that's it. They just fight. They don't try to do anything useful. So that is why the Emperor is the best. So vote for Org.
Well spoken, the both of you. Comparatively. We have one from Chaos Inc. God bless you and peace out, you lot. Farewell. Thank you all. So, this is your chance. Chat, you're going to decide who's won this debate. Not who you think is actually the most powerful, but who you thought won the debate, Orkgar or Og. Go ahead and reply in chat, and we will decide. And thank you all for the compliments. I've seen a number of people saying that this was an awesome stream. Thank you all very much. It was exhausting for me, and I think these two have worked their brains about as to their capacity. Orkgar, Og, Orkgar, Og, Orkgar, Orkgar, Og. Kazazel wins for putting up with this. Oh, I wasn't even in the competition. I got a vote. Og wins hands down. Both. Cannot pick to sit on it. Tie was standing. Great Voxcast. I'm going to let this go for a little bit longer, but it looks like Og is winning. Orkgar, I think, gave a fair showing considering. Bless you, Kazazel. Thank you. I need it. Whatever God is not planning on eating my soul, I need their blessing as best I can. Orkgar, Og. The GLM. Orkgar made a lot of good points. Lots of Og. Joel, I think I know where you sit. Og. I think we're going to declare Og the winner. Unless there's an enormous push from Orkgar, we've got Og. Now, I see a lot of you are voting more than once. I think we have people voting more than once. A few people voting for Og. Jack Alexander, you have filled a lot of this with Og. So I think it may push things a bit more evenly. But then again, the Orc supporters are not spamming Orkgar, so this has been most amusing. Thank you all for joining us, and I all hope you enjoyed yourself as well. let's say farewell to our contestants, our debaters, Og the Ogryn.
Thank you all. I'm glad I won. The Emperor is the best. It's very, very clear. The people has spoken.
Ridiculous! This ain't fair! People is just saying og. This is nonsense! Gork and Mork is the bestest, and I demand a recount! I demand a recount! I say that this ain't real! The vote was stolen! This is a stupid debate. I'm gonna get back to crumping stuff.
And we have a few more donations going out. One from BGC Vitan. Kazazel is the best. Now go buy yourself from Hyperaspen, from the nearest homunculus lab before your head splits, and you go to... yes. I must revive myself by causing some misery on others. This is enough misery on myself. Lorenzo, Orkgar wins, if for no other reason than he convinced me to switch to Taco Friday. That is a major change. Kieran, 40k, Warmen, Daka.
Yes, indeed, Warmen hand punch.
And now there's a debate between Taco Friday and Taco Tuesday that's gone out. Maybe that can be the discussion for the next time. Thank you all once again. Thank you all for being supportive. Thank you all who donated. It has been an experience. Whatever gods watch over you, I hope they don't watch over me, because these are your adherents between these two. All right, say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, sweet cane. I need some hyperaspirin. Bye.